Alright guys, so let's open up these bad boys and talk about it. As you can see, this is... Nah, I'm just kidding with y'all. As you can see, another Reebok, another classic, another coming straight from the 90s. And very rarely I have sneakers in my collection, or sneakers that I buy, that I don't know their names, or I don't have a ton of information, but this one is one of those. Now, what I know about this sneaker obviously comes from the late 90s by several marks, which I'm going to show you. Probably 97 to 99 in my humble opinion. First of all, these kicks feature a lot of the technology and a lot of the the marks that pretty much all the sneakers from Reebok share around that time. First of all is that synthetic leather. That synthetic leather that it's colored navy blue, kind of sparkly. I don't know if the camera actually picks that up well, but that was used in several different models. Some runners, some cross trainers, some basketball models as well. And of course, this is a cross training model. As you can see, it doesn't have the toe lip in the front, which was one of those things that they started doing at that time. Also, the first lace loops were kind of low for the toe box, so similar to some of the Nike models. Most of all, the obviously the Foamposite, smaller branding, logos of the Vector all around, but they're kind of tiny. And the biggest giveaways is the 3D Ultralite midsole outsole combo, and obviously this nice visible DMX light system right here. And if I can press, you can see it's still responsive. The air travels from the heel to this portion in the front and back, and when you put this on, it's like stepping on clouds. I mean, first of all, 3D Ultralite, Reebok created that technology to eliminate the need of outsole on top of the the midsole. The compound of rubber is, oops, dropped them, is kind of a mixture of both, so it makes it a little bit more sturdy on wear. At the same time, is softer and lighter. I don't know if you can make a comparison, but the size of this heel midsole outsole, it's just over inch and a half. It's so thick. They're super comfortable. Don't get me wrong, super comfortable. By the way, the logo here on the ton is reflective. Same goes here in the heel with this little window right here, similar to the DMX on the bottom. It shows the Vector. These are, again, I'm so bummed that I can't remember the name. I remember them in the stores back in the day, but I can't remember the name now for the life of me. And I bought them off eBay for like $40 shipped without a box. But they're obviously in a pristine condition. They've never been worn, as you can see, by the outsole. And this, as you can see, or even the Reebok underneath the DMX, exposed DMX. I put them on right away, super comfortable, just like I remember back in the day. And look at the padding, significant on the heel, huge puffy ton, and this is the label on the back, 8.5, my size. And judging by that blue on the sizing and on the label itself, I think, like I said, something somewhere between 90, 97 and 99. Very interesting insole. Let me pull that out and show it to you. The texture on the insole itself, it's kind of like a mesh. Let me see if the camera can focus. Kind of like a mesh, textured and rubberized. Very interesting. When you put it on, it doesn't. It's actually preventing your foot from moving back and forward and sideways. Again, very anatomically correct with the heel arch here, pretty soft, very nice insole. Something is written down there, some code, but I can't read it. I don't know what represents. The size of the ton is just huge. Look at this thing. This is providing a lot of comfort, I can tell you that. And being a cross trainer, obviously, you know, cross training is this is the essential part of the cross training. You can use the shoe for pretty much everything: run, train, play basketball, play other games. Kind of a mid cut on this shoe, and yeah, I think, you know, obviously they're fully wearable. Like I said, a combo of leather and you know, 3D Ultralite or Polylite or any of the new compound materials, you know, other than polyurethane, you're pretty much good to go. Like I said, I put them on. They're super comfortable, super plush, and yeah, this system is just absolutely awesome. There's the other one. No imperfections whatsoever, you know. Kind of a little bit of a wrinklage here on the toe box, but this is how the shoes were made, obviously. I really don't care about that, to be honest with you. No excessive glue, no yellowing, obviously, because this material does not yellow, plus it's black. So the only yellowing you're going to see in those little windows here in the back in the DMX system here in the bottom, which again, it's super soft. It's still full with air or whatever gas they used back in the day. And it's very, very comfortable to walk around, and they don't make any crazy noises or anything that will give away that the system is popped. Again, just like I remember them, very comfortable to wear and very responsive. You know, especially when you put them on and you kind of rock back and forward, it really feels like you're stepping on clouds. You know, maybe the closest comparison to the real original DMX and a combo with the 3D Ultralite, I can say probably Bounce today. I would not say Boost, because Boost is almost overkill for me, at least for my weight and everything. When I put a Boost shoe on, it kind of feels like it's way too much cushioning. I don't know how to properly explain it, but it makes me feel like I'm unstable, like my foot is unstable inside the shoe. But with Bounce, at the same time, very soft, but and supportive. So that's my most accurate explanation, I guess. And I don't know if any of you guys know the name of this shoe. Please leave a comment down, because obviously, you know, there's very few shoes I don't know their names, especially when it comes to Reebok. But this one is you know, escaping my mind. I just can't remember what the name of the shoe was, and you know, it's kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, you know, I wish I had the box. But hey, for this price, I'll take them even without the box. You know, again, keeping an eye out for gems like that on eBay is always paying off. You know, again, not too many models from Reebok are hyped, and people that sell them usually trying to get rid of them. They don't really are looking for to make a huge buck. They know what they have, or some of them don't even know what they have, and they just try to sell them off. And people like me that care about the brand are coming in and scooping them out. So I have one that it's super exciting, and I'm sure it's going to be very exciting for a majority of you guys that are fan of Reebok and the sneakers in general that are coming in pretty soon. One of the shoes that I've chased for probably over 10 years to find a wearable pair that is preserved. So I'm gonna keep that as a secret for now, but you know, one of my next few videos, you guys gonna see what it is. Probably if you're following me on Instagram, you're gonna be able to see it even before that. But for now, I'm gonna leave you with these beauties. I absolutely love that royal and black colorway. I think they're straight late 90s. Especially with the technology, super comfortable, very well preserved. I'm glad that I was able to scoop them up for a pretty reasonable price, add them to the collection, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you very much for all the support. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned to Collective Kicks for more sneaker news, reviews, and history articles. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.